Okay, online multiplayer. Yeah, since I did that hard mode one with you, I was just like, yeah, I'll leave it on because it gives you the best stuff, so might as well, you know.
And it's not too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I figure once you get to a certain point, it becomes a little bit too easy, but um, to invite you here. Oh, I remember. I was using the grenade launchers last time for a laugh. Let's try heavy again.
Yo, how's your finances going?
Here's where you come in and have like lasers and everything all over you. Because I've not played this in a while, so.
Just for fun, I also started using the lasers, but I'm kinda not happy with them since silver ends.
Silver. Okay, I've not ran into them yet. That's
They
gonna be
have
awkward.
resistance against beam weapons.
Ah, okay. That's gonna be a problem. Trying to figure out what my setup was again here. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got the mortar. I remember the mortar. That was funny.
Oh, trio and mortar. I don't know, and I don't like that thing.
Ooh, double-A assault rifle. Okay. I'm gonna take the pulsar, and then I'll do... What else we got here? Shogun, maybe? Energy thrower. No, let's try. What I might do is run the laser rifle again. It's either that or the grenade launchers.
Which stage was Hyena again?
It was an earlier one. I'm not running that one. That was just one that I was grinding the other day for money. Let's
I
see.
think stage 22 on hard is pretty easy and you can easily run it because you fight every monster one at a time.
22. That one is danger on all sides. Oh yeah, that one's an easy one. We'll do that one and then we'll continue on after that.
Well, I'm gonna stick with the machine gun and Gauss rifles.
Yeah.
If something bigger comes.
Hello again, chat. Hope you're enjoying. I just figured because I've been on Blender all day, I'd jump in EDF because I did say I was going to get on something, so...
Holy crap, out of chat!
The heck? What's with the Mickey Mouse impression?
I don't know!
Jeez. Here's where you're going to watch this back later on and be like, what was I even thinking?
I do not think when I say things. I just act.
This mission is to eliminate the aggressors. There's
What rifles have you got there?
that appears to contain a lot of energy gems.
Those are my machine guns.
I've got to remember how to play again. I've not played it in a couple of days. I think. I can't remember. I've been too busy doing stuff.
Whoops, I missed.
How much damage do you actually do with those rifles?
3k?
Jeez.
But the thing is I have to charge them and I can't move them until they charge. And they have Pierce.
I'm good. I actually like my setup. The only problem is once I'm out of energy, that's it. I'm gone. I'm already questioning life because of my Mickey Mouse impression. This is chat.
Really?
Yeah.
It's sad.
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna try and try and grab some of these red gems here without getting killed.
Wow, I hit the trees.
There we go. Did you play Fortnite? No, I don't. It's like the one thing that I don't play. Primarily just because I've just not got around to doing it. It's like I don't really like Battle Royales, so I tend to stay away from them. Oh, crap. Okay. Yo.
Welcome to Not Gundam Battle Operation Not 2.
How you doing, Blitz?
I'm doing pretty good. You guys?
Good, good. Just starting a little bit of EDF.
Yeah, I just popped onto the stream. Game looks cool. Why is this one despised again?
It's because basically it's not like the
different.
other EDFs. It's like,
it's not the same, so it must be bad.
yeah, have you seen the other one that I streamed, Insect Armageddon?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay, so Insect Armageddon was basically like this, but it was more of like a military sim that seemed to kind of have more of a serious tone to it, or at least that's what everybody else says. Basically, it was just American EDF, but the main difference for people that had played 4.1 and 5 is that you couldn't randomly get drop boxes, you know, where you'd get like weapons and stuff. Instead, you'd have to like save up or grind for money and resources that would then give you the ability to buy your weapons just straight out. And you would get different weapons by completing different difficulties. And it's like, okay, that's kind of cool, because it means that if I want to aim for getting a certain weapon, all I have to do is either complete the level, or I just have to get enough money to buy it. That's fine. And it seems like the people that like 4 and 5 really, like, a lot, seem to despise that kind of gameplay because you're buying your weapons instead of randomly getting them off drops. Oh,
It's
so
kind of like you could just. It's kind of like if they made a Monster Hunter game, but instead of like getting monster parts, you just grinded currency.
I suppose.
Where it's like neither system is necessarily bad, but it's going to upset the purists anyway.
TPP in chat says, "Do you know Skylanders?" Yeah, I've seen Skylanders. Oh no,
The only
Prouf!
I mean, I used to actually
What I do,
play
like coffee.
I actually used to play a couple Toys to Life games, and as much as I do enjoy the idea of Toys to Life, I understand why the Toys to Life is just unsustainable.
Yeah, it's crazy having to constantly bring out figures over and over and over. And then you've only got a certain cast, you know, like a limit on how many you've got.
Yeah, and it's like it's not so much like the figures part of the game is actually really fun because it gives an extra layer of like I don't know, tactile to the game where it's just kind of like you're physically interacting with the game in a way that
I get what you mean, yeah.
where like normal games don't really give you that. The problem is holy money Batman, that game is expensive.
The funny thing is, you know, I've mentioned this before in terms of like a concept, but they could easily do the same with Gundam based on, you know, like the age system that they had. Except
like the advanced grades, yeah?
Except that, instead of having it just like one chip reads those parts and nothing else, have them be included in like the kits that you get, and you get that entire kit Gundam Breaker style that you can then swap out if, say, you get another kit with different codes or something, you know? Because then it basically means that you're building stuff physically, and as a result, you're then able to use that stuff in-game, you know?
There was a arcade game that tried to do something like that. Like, the advanced grades were just kind of like the prefabs, and then you had the figures where it was like you could do the left arm, the right arm, the torso, head, and the legs.
Yeah, I remember that.
And, yeah, the only reason it didn't go over so well is because Level 5 had no idea what they were doing with Gundam. They didn't know if they wanted to make a kids show, a military drama, a monster of the week. They had no idea what they wanted to do with this property, so they did everything simultaneously.
I still like Age. I don't know why it gets so much bad rep. Oh.
2/3 of the show is good, and then you get to Kyo, and he's like, he's like every bad Kira Yamato stereotype.
I'll admit, Kyo is a bit of a down point for the show, primarily, like you said, just because it's just Kira. It's Age's version of Kira.
Flatten the building.
I did flatten the building, but not the one that we're on. I was actually I was actually gonna ask why did the building come down, because I was aiming at the other ones. The idea was to take every other building down apart from the one that we were on, and it seems like that building just came down anyway. Oh crap! Anna set off the tower.
Yep.
Would I want Skylanders to come back?
Hi, Damon.
For those who want to continue playing Skylanders, I think I would be okay with it coming back so long as the older figures continued to work with it.
Yeah, continue to be usable.
Yeah, like,
Oh crap.
and it would even help the second-hand market a bit, because a big part of Toys to Life is the second-hand market, unfortunately. Like, depending on how well they're stocked up, you can either get you can either get a really good second-hand market, like with Skylanders, or a really bad second-hand market, like with Amiibo, where you
Yeah.
have to spend $120 for a single NES.
Amiibo are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's because Nintendo's playing off of, I think it's induced demand is the phenomenon, where they'll release a small number of the thing, they'll sell out immediately, so they'll release a few more, which will immediately sell out, and then scalpers happen. Because it's kind of like what's happening with P Bandai.
What, the scalpers on P Bandai?
Yeah, because the kids already cost double because of middlemen, so now they're costing double of double.
I still hate the situation we find ourselves in where there's not enough kids to go around.
Yeah, and also they're like refusing to let stores that aren't associated with Bluefin stock up at all because question mark, question mark, question mark.
What the? Where did all these robots come from?
Left.
The ocean.
I literally just turned around. I had to pop my other fusion, the other core here that I've got. I've got hardly any ammo left after this. I got no energy to supply me with either boost or shield. And next minute, like 5 giant robots come out behind me, and I'm gonna die in like 2 seconds. Oop! Oh! I actually thought I was dead there.
Ow. I am dead.
There actually is a Toys to Life game that I actually really do adore. I just wish that but like the only reason I adored it is because it gave you an option to just not interact with the Toys to Life element at all.
Which was?
Starlink Battle for Atlas.
I've got that. I've got that. I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I got it for Switch, and I bought I got it on Switch while it was on sale, so the whole thing, like, all the content was, like, I think $85 total, which was a really dang good deal for the time. And it's the best Star Fox game that isn't actually a Star Fox.
I was gonna say, I got the version with the R-Wing. I think it only comes with the R-Wing, right? Crap.
The Switch version of the game comes with a physical R-Wing, but you get the default ship from the other versions digitally.
Proof it's just you.
And then you get the 2 But if you buy the all digital version, you just get all of the figures. You just get all of the figures as digital content, including all the weapons and wings and all that stuff. And yeah, it's the superior way to play, even though you have to do a lot of pausing.
TPP says, I'll go. I'll return to the stream later. Goodbye. Thank you very much for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for sticking around. Also, are you excited for the high-grade Universal Century spin?
Wait, what?
They're doing the, P Bandai just announced the, HGUC Red Rider, aka the Spin!
Oh yeah, I remember Red Rider being announced the other day. I saw the images of it. So what is it? That's really stupid of me to ask. It's P Bandai, right?
Yep. I mean, it's a rider. All the riders are P Band.
Have you played Metal Wolf Chaos, says Damon? Yes, I have. I streamed it constantly, like when it was out, and then I did bug testing as well.
It's literally Armored Core, but Murica.
It's Armored Core, but if Armored Core was cool. That sounds real nasty of me, but like I just love Metal Wolf Chaos that much.
It's Daniel and the cooler Daniel.
I know, I can see him. I'm trying to kill him.
He is dead.
I saw him and I was trying to get enough room to shoot him. But yeah, despite Armored Core being really good, it's like I do like Metal Wolf Chaos more just because of its ridiculousness. You know?
I mean, that is entirely valid. Like, you can make any game better by making it just stop giving a fuck.
I just like... I like how the ridiculous the scenario is, and then on top of that, I just like the like all the weapon choices and stuff like that. Like clearly, you can tell the devs were having a lot of fun with that, and that's why I like it.
That's a really good way to describe it, Damon. It's like taking Metal Gear and just.
Oh
hey,
yeah.
yo, what if we stopped giving a shit? Okay, Metal Gear Revenge.
Yeah, it basically is like Metal Gear Rising of sorts. Metal Gear Rising is cool as well. I've played that. But yeah, there's...
Oh, I purchased the Master Chief Collection while it was on sale.
Nice.
It's $15, by the way, and I am absolutely going to be Cursed Halo, which does work in multiplayer.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot they had a multiplayer thing. I may get on it again. It's just the whole thing. If I remember there being a load of issues with it, still. So I'm gonna have to check it out.
The only issues that I've noticed with Cursed Halo is that the ammo counters are orc. But I don't know if that's a Master Chief Collection thing or that's something Inferno Plus intentionally did to fuck with the player.
Like, I know. Yeah.
I just got a one-shot sniper rifle that does 57k damage.
Oh gee. Oh wait, I've got that as well. The ultimate mortar.
Yeah. Why is it called? Is it a sniper rifle if it's called a mortar?
I have no clue.
So it's got exactly one round, can kill basically anything in the game,
Yes.
but you only get one shot.
Yeah.
Yes. In my case, 2 at once.
I might go grenade launch on this. Not too sure.
Buster Sword.
Yeah, I love the swords in this as well.
Oh wait, this map doesn't have many monsters.
I don't know what's coming on this map, so I'm going to equip the grenade launcher and the lasers, and away we go.
I stick to the one-shotter. For the most part.
I've also been looking at a bunch of tabletop games, and apparently, I kind of rediscovered Net Battlers, which is just Mega Man Battle Network, the tabletop RPG.
I don't play much tabletop. The only thing I remember playing ages ago was 40k, but then obviously that's like 15 years ago, so...
Yeah. Speaking of 40k, EDF would make an excellent war game.
Oh.
Like, hell, it would honestly make a great homebrew for actual Warhammer 40k.
Ah.
They just have ridiculous morale, and like they don't use a whole lot of troops, but they have ridiculous morale that is almost impossible to break because they just get it all back by singing, and then they have various flavors of vehicle and giant robot. It's perfect.
Oh. Like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with Space Marine 2. I just hope it's good. The only problem is Games Workshop. And I don't mean to be I don't mean to be negative. I really don't. But it's the whole thing of because of how they treated fans. It's like.
Okay, to be fair, the game developers they've been grabbing for Warhammer games have actually been pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen Rogue Trader?
I think so. I'm trying to remember now. Because we saw a load of the other games recently.
Boltgun.
Boltgun's going to be good, yeah.
Boltgun, and I know I'm probably the only one excited for it, but Shoota's Blood and Teeth. It's Metal Slug, but with orcs.
I do like
Which
Metal
is
Slug.
Absolutely perfect for orcs, honestly.
Oh crap!
God, that thing looks like something out of Star Fox.
I'm wondering what I have to shoot here. Proof, is it the green bit?
Not in this map.
Okay, so that's just basically going to Independence Day everything then.
Somewhere, yeah. You just have to kill the monsters that will arrive.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably knock down that tower.
No, the
I
tower,
already
when you shoot the tower, it gives out energy that actually hurts you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like a self-defense mechanism thing. Whoa, okay, yep. I don't know whether I lost health from that then or what, but everything is now white.
Automatic mission failure.
Just look at this little bugger.
Oh, okay, that's something. Does he have any weak points?
We can destroy it.
Oh my god,
Can't.
I just realized you're basically just Buster Gridman.
This is probably gonna be the final boss.
Buster Gridman Beam!
It's
Oh my
okay.
god,
It's chilly.
this is just SSSS Gridman.
And it's funny because apparently people don't like this.
Come on, this is cool.
Damon says, I'm sure the devs put time into it, but I hate Dawn of War 3, says Damon. Dawn of War 3 was pretty meh, but only because they took it and made it into a MOBA, basically. Because when they were first pitching it, they were like, oh, we got base building back. I was like, oh, that's going to be great. I loved base building in Dawn of War 1. It was brilliant. Made it sound as though they'd taken Dawn of War 1 and 2 and just put the best of both together and brought back the base building. And
Well, JK, it's just League of Legends.
yeah, it ended up just being League of Legends, basically, with a little bit of base building, but stuff that didn't really matter at the end of the day. It's like, oh, great.
Maybe it's just Stockholm Syndrome, but, like, I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable with the idea of, Gundam Evolution.
I mean, like I said before, I'm not going to pass up a chance to play Evo just to see what it's like. You know.
That's fair. Like I have my biases against Overwatch, but I think my biases are less against Overwatch as a game and more Active Blizzard as a company.
I honestly don't blame you on that one. I could see it if it was a mix of it's between how the Activision Blizzard actually conducted themselves at the time and also the stupid stuff that they were doing to the game, like retroactively including stuff and changing bits of the story and character profiles and stuff like that. It was just
And
all
then
over
just,
the place.
Like, remaking Mercy twice and just making, like, refusing to understand why Resurrection is a bad idea in a team-based shooter.
The one thing that annoyed me more than anything else was just rebalancing every other day of the week. You know.
You couldn't get used to a character because they would just change your character.
Yep. It's like, so anyway, we've give you a tank character originally. That tank is now basically an assault. It's like, wait, what? But why? You know, because that happened a little bit with D. Okay, that happened a little bit with Diva. What happened was Diva originally was just deleting everybody's. Well, actually no, we'll do it in order because I played Reaper for a bit, then I played Reinhardt for ages, and then when I was playing Reinhardt, I was noticing that I couldn't defend myself properly because everybody was just creeping up behind me and deleting me. So I was like, you know what, I'll try Diva because she's a little bit easier to play as and I can be a little bit more offensive while being defensive at the same time. And when I tried Diva, it was the first version of her where basically her plasma cannons did next to nothing. And I was just like, oh, this is great. So I can shield, but there's no point in me actually trying to do damage because basically I can't. And then they upped the damage for weapons, which made her better. And I was like, okay, so I can do a little bit of defense. It's not amazing, but it's better than what I can do with Ryan at the moment. And I've got actual attack power, so I've got a little bit more sustain. Hey TPP, welcome back. And then after they give her a little bit of sustain, that's where they turned around and went, so we're going to make her shield a little bit more buffed. And then that was the notorious shield buff where they were like, so anyway, we're going to make it so she basically deletes everything on screen instantly. And admittedly, that was funny because it meant that certain characters couldn't counter you, but there was still plenty of characters that could just like completely wreck you. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel too bad at the moment. It feels like she's a little bit more in terms of her role where she should be. And then they turned around and went, yeah, the shield's too powerful now. We're going to nerf it again. And we're also going to make it so instead of having a shield as a primary thing, we're now going to give her micro missiles. So she's more of an attacker. It's like, but why? I play defense.
Please stop changing your character roles unless it's something like TF2 where you're given like 4 or 5 different loadouts per character that have different roles. Honestly, I would love I know that's not what it's going to be in Gundam Evo, but I kind of wish they went that direction with Gundam Evo, where it's like you have multiple variations of the same character with
different
slightly
stuff.
different roles. Like
I can see
like
him
with the
doing
Gundam,
that.
Like the RX-78 being like the pure sniper character, right?
Yeah.
What if you could take away the beam rifle and be given the double bazooka instead to make him more of a mid-range character instead of a long-range sniper?
It all depends on...
While still functionally being at the core of the thing, still the Gundam. Or like, you could replace the wrecking ball with the throwing beam javelin that does more goes longer but has longer reload.
I suppose what it's going to come down to at the end of the day is like what their idea is for characters and how they're going to introduce them and balance them and stuff.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a try at least. Because the beta's Turn A Gundam needs to just be a different character though, because goodness gracious, I don't think you can fix that character's fundamental flaw. Because it's like the only reason people are using Turn A Gundam nowadays is for the meme throw.
I mean, I pretty much understood it as we're only using it because of the Moonlight Butterfly being a ridiculous attack to AoE everybody.
Yeah, I think it has the strongest ult in the game because Moonlight Butterfly, go burr. And it has the judo throw. And that's all people are using it for, even though the game continually insists, this is a sniper. Please don't use this up close.
I think it's because they have... It's like with a lot of games, they'll turn around and expect people to use it in the way that they've intended, and then when they don't, they're not prepared for it. You know?
Basically. Personally, I would have made the Turn A Gundam a melee-type unit. Like, double beam sabers, wrecking balls, the judo throw, just... Hell, even if you don't want to, like, use the double beam sabers, give it happy slaps. Because that was a thing Turn A Gundam would do occasionally, where it would just run into a thing, jam its hand into a wadam, and kill it instantly.
Oh crap. Talk about killing something instantly. I almost killed myself with my own grenade launchers there. Oh.
I do hope they can. I do hope there is like a healthy supply of new mobile suits added to the game regularly, because there's quite a few I would love to see. Especially like, imagine a Turn X that like was just sort of like that like assault bombard type character, where it's like you just basically Marcus. Which is why I'm really confused as to why they made it a sniper in Evo. But imagine a Turn X that was like focused on like the same way that it was in Next Plus, where it was like you had all these guns, but these guns were disposable. And eventually you were stuck with like the hand blaster after you used everything.
That's it, I'm down again. Whoa, I spawned in with 30, almost 30 health. What?
That's instant respawn. Instant respawn reduces your max HP.
It must have been doing it over time, and I just didn't notice. I was busy trying to stay alive, but I kept getting wrecked every time.
Yeah, you would have to let the respawn timer go naturally to get your full health back.
Like, in terms of Evo, the potential for it is there. That's what I'm enjoying about it at the moment. I'm interested because I've not played it yet. And also because the potential's there, depending on how they handle it. It's just a case of, we're gonna have to wait and see how they handle it, you know?
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a long-term thing, because, like, short-term's got me a little worried, because it's definitely feeling a bit too much like Overwatch, where you can't really get the core of these mobile suit characters, because only Barbados and Exia are allowed to have melee weapons. I
imagine over time, given, you know, feedback and balancing that they might have to do and stuff like that, stuff may change and end up feeling less like Overwatch. That's what I'm kind of expecting anyway, but you know, it's not too bad.
I'm not gonna lose sleep over Evo, because honestly, it's a free to play. It's gonna be pretty much a side game for me personally. My main game for this year is going to be SD Gundam Battle Alliance, which ironically
Yes.
releases on my birthday.
That reminds me, I need to, 1, pre-order it still, and 2, I need to check out that intro that they released, because Ion showed it off, and I've still not checked it out yet.
Yeah, they've also introduced a few more mobile suits. The ground type with Shiro, the Alex with Christina, which seems to have all of its weapons and not just the machine gun and the beam saber.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
It's got a rocket launcher. I'm excited.
Don't spoil any more for... Well, it's not exactly spoilers, but... Because I've not seen any of the other suits or stuff that's been announced or anything. Just
yeah,
leave
I'm just
it and I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm just talking, like, character introduction trailers.
Yeah.
You know, like those little showcases they do every so often.
That's what I'm going to actually watch, because I've not seen any of them. I've been keeping away from them. So I guess...
That's fair.
I guess I can have a look at them and see what's actually been announced, because it'll be interesting to do, like, a reaction to that or whatever. No.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that you can put whatever whatever pilot you want in whatever mobile suit you want, because...
Oh, like Super Robot Wars.
I am absolutely putting Amuro in the Owl. One-Year War Amuro, specifically.
I do not get to play any of the games from WoW, says Marcus. My puppy takes all of my free time. Yeah, but you've got a puppy? That's better. No, that's a no-brainer, the puppy's better.
Yes, like, video games are good, but puppy is forever.
Give it 16 years.
Let's see,
I need a soundboard so I can bonk you.
Just going to see about what I've got here. Another shotgun puncher? What's that one? Oh, it's a shotgun that does 930 damage per shot. Shots per second, reload. That's not actually that bad, that.
Ooh, explosive shotgun.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, frag shells.
Blast radius to... Oh, yeah.
Frag bolts, which are powerful shells loaded with, and then right stick and scroll down the text box.
Oh, yeah. I'll take it out and see what it's like. Okay. Damon says, I hope we get a Gundam game that plays like SD Gundam Battle Alliance, but not SD. Just normal Gundams. Oh, I get what you mean. So basically Dynasty Warriors.
Actually, there is a game series for the PlayStation Portable that is exactly up your alley. It's Gundam Battle Universe.
I've never heard of that one.
It's for the PSP. It's made by the exact same company, Artding.
Okay, interesting.
And it is basically what SD Battle Alliance is going to be, but with normal proportion.
Oh!
And there was also...
Did not know I was going to be versus Scorpions. Oh, no. If I knew that, I would have picked something else.
Yeah, you would have not grabbed the shotgun.
Oh, no. Yeah, you really don't want to let these things get close. Ah, I say that, and then I'm getting surrounded by them. I guess I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to pop the
I'm sorry, your
overdrive.
shotgun, when you get a good meat shot, I think it does hit stun.
I'm not sure. I'm more freaking out because of the fact that these things can just charge me if they want. Oh.
Ow.
You alright there, Prouf?
No. I just shot my shelf.
Hang on.
Nah.
Yeah, there was also one for the PS Vita that was only Gundam Seed and Destiny, but it had all of the content from Seed and Destiny, including the Astrays up to that point.
Oh, nice.
But it's also a Vita exclusive, so good luck.
I mean, I've got a Vita, so it's not too bad. Oh.
Yeah, I believe it was called Gundam Seed Battle Destiny, or something to that effect.
Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Are these silver ants, by the way? I was going to say,
they're definitely glittery.
They look different, so... Oh, no. Let's just... Oh, wait, is that a spawner?
Yes, they have a spawn.
I can see it at the back.
So, any of you guys play Final Fantasy 14?
No.
So, a group of people in Final Fantasy 14 put up a billboard for their little nightclub thing, right?
Yeah.
but it's an NSFW club in Final Fantasy XIV. So basically, they're playing speedrunning, get banned on all platforms, any percent. Because it has all of Square Enix's, like, trademarks and shit on it, and a Discord link, and the DJs.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the DJs are going to get banned from Twitch. The group and all the players, like, the group and the people that are, like, heads of these groups, they're going to get banned from Final Fantasy XIV. And the Discord mods are doubling down like this isn't a problem, even though they're completely screwed.
It's okay, it's totally fine, no big deal.
Let's see. How are the owners handling this shit show? Last I saw before I bailed, they were doubling down and firmly believe that they are not in legal danger and that people are just trolling and being haters. They were also banning anyone who spoke out against the billboards, though, whether it was shitposting or genuine legal concern.
Proof, I think we're screwed here, man. I got res and then got mobbed immediately.
Oh, it's great.
Because you have no HP, man.
I mean, I've been trying to get it. I've been saving up, but...
Dude, I have twice as much as you. And I die really quickly.
I was gonna turn around and be like, all I need is a certain weapon and then we're good, but...
Nope.
Might have to go back and grind some stuff here.
It could just be a matter of you picked the wrong weapon. Because that happens sometimes.
Also,
No,
yes.
on this, sometimes it's a case of the weapon, but as well, you can buy health
Your laser
upgrades.
is practically useless.
Your numbers aren't big enough.
I didn't know we were going up against Silver Ants, you see, right now. That's why when you said before, like, your weapon's useless against them, and then I saw him, I was like, I'm screwed now, you know.
Ah.
And like I said, you basically die in 2 or 3 hits.
Yeah, I know. Oh, let's see, 16 for that.
This is just...
Maybe we should do the later hard stages for you to get some weapons.
Nah, I think I'll just grind out a little bit of money.
Yeah, you can both at the same time.
Let's see. Damon says that was BS. With Ready or Not for the past few weeks has been really annoying because I love the map and people aren't leaving well enough alone. Wait, what?
Oh, speaking of giant mechanical things, I recently got into the Mech Warrior Online community, and
nice.
Neat.
big stompy robot go burr.
Depends on the robot.
Oh my god, why is this weapon 600,000?
I don't know. Some robots go woof 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 woof.
The final and most powerful anteater model pegs something. Using peg bolts with a enhanced bolt capacity, reloads high. Look at that reload speed.
Oh, I didn't actually realize it was oh my god. Yeah, that's worth it if you can buy it, but I'm trying to save up.
A 1/10 of a second reload.
I didn't even realize that. I was like, wait a minute, there's some reason why this is this price, and the next minute,
Weapon?
it's the, let's have a look, the AE 2030
Yeah, 111 damage a
assault
bullet,
rifle.
100 rounds, and a reload time of 0.1.
I'm just seeing what else we got.
777.
Missile launcher.
I
What if
actually don't have it.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's basically like $500,000. That was another thing that people didn't like about this as well, Blitz, is the whole thing of if you don't have the money for a weapon, you could just use microtransactions to buy the weapon that way.
Okay, I can understand that bit because I am very personally against
Micro.
I'm very personally against MTX like that.
I can understand, yeah.
I don't mind cosmetic deals, cosmetic microtransactions. I think they're the only moral kind of microtransaction.
I'm just gonna go from the very beginning of the game and just put it on hard like that so we can just get money that way. It'll be super easy. I don't even like... I don't even like cosmetic microtransactions
Didn't you want to
anymore.
get on hard?
Yeah,
Like,
we'll still get money on very hard.
For me, it's like
If we
this.
survive the mission, yes.
If it's cosmetic only and you are directly purchasing it, you have a moral microtransaction system.
Let's see.
If you're using loot boxes or battle passes, you revoke that. You revoke my good favor.
Ah, David says, Ready or Not is a SWAT game where there are multiple nightclubs. Were complaining there was a map recreation of the nightclub and it kept getting yeeted off Steam. I've seen Ready or Not, it's pretty good. MechWarrior
Absolutely.
Online is fun, says Marcus. It's slower than GBO2, but the fighting can heat up twice as fast in some matches.
It's 12v12. Everybody gets one life. But like
Oh,
those robots are a hell of a lot sturdier than the mechs in GBO2 because
Make 'em-
every location is a different health pool.
I can't wait to get
And the
back on
only ones that
GBO2.
instantly kill you are the head, which is really hard to hit, and center torso. Which, you know, if you don't want your center torso getting hit, you could just twist your arm into it and have that get hit instead. And that and like, that and just the sheer amount of customization in MechWarrior games in general is a lot of fun to toy around with because sometimes you can just build some insano shit.
And sometimes we can build bullshit.
With Proof's help though, we just basically strafed an entire city block.
That's about right.
Actually, I
nobody was-
didn't blow up those things.
I
Especially
did.
on the high.
He was in those buildings.
I have
Those
no
buildings were
clue.
all abandoned. The conveniently empty gasoline plant. You know, like in Megas XLR. All the buildings are always empty. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, it's totally fine, no big deal. Oh,
Never was. Whoops. I hit the gas pump.
Nobody is allowed to trash my city. Except me.
Debate about that.
oh,
Ow. Who built the fucking fence there?
You know, I could actually see a giant robot setting that could actually justify the massive amounts of collateral damage.
go on.
Like, just imagine, like, a bunch of flying drones that just immediately rebuild the city after a giant mecha fight, just for the city to almost immediately get leveled again.
You're the hero who took down the Hivecraft, right?
I love this in this cutscene. It's meant to be showing you what's just happening in game.
There's your
but
giant mecha.
that building is not there anymore. We totally destroyed it.
Like half of the city block.
Like the building that he was next to there, it's just gone. I destroyed it 2 seconds ago.
Oh, I love that. Except for me. Now, where's first gear again?
King says, Dave levels the city block. Are you sure we're the good guys? Says King.
Yeah, nobody's allowed to wreck my city, except for me. Where's first gear again?
I mean, that's the only downside to this weapon is that it pierces through stuff. So when you're aiming at something, it literally just destroys buildings behind it.
Oh, does this game penalize you for collateral?
No, but
Good.
it is
What am I
funny just
talking
watching
about?
that.
What is collateral?
Don't worry about it. He says on the rubble of an entire city.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh, fun times. I didn't realize as well, you know, when I left that last stream that I was just doing the Blender one. I looked at that.
By drones rebuilding the city only for it to get leveled again? Yes.
This is UNN, the Universal News
Your idea sounds like some Scarlet Nexus kind of BS, says Damon.
EDF carried out
I'm the guy with the really dumb ideas.
Megas being discontinued is what caused me to stop watching Cartoon Network, says Devasia.
in the major
Yeah,
battle
it's
7 years ago.
Megas is in a really dumb legal limbo
7 years.
because,
Hero become the light of hope.
like, the show got canceled because it was too expensive to make, understandable. And also, they had like 3 mega blockbusters and could only really afford to keep making 2 of them. I think the 3 shows were Codename Kids Next Door, Samurai Jack, and Megas. So they rolled a D3 and it landed on Megas, so they canned Megas.
At the time, I'm trying to remember what else was on.
And then after that, the show was just kind of left well alone until like about 2007, when the new leadership came by and they didn't like Action anything. So they sold the rights to Megas XLR for tax purposes. So the show cannot ever be put in America ever again.
Oh wow!
Cannot be streamed. Cannot be put on TV.
I was gonna say,
cannot be put on DVDs.
I was gonna say because the last time I watched Cartoon Network, literally, it must have been like a decade ago. But like,
it was Ben 10. Thank you. It was Ben 10, Samurai Jack, and Megas.
Yeah,
those were the 3 shows.
That's what I was about to say, because I swear the last time I watched Cartoon Network, the stuff that was on at the time was, I don't know whether it was reruns, but it was Megas, Samurai Jack, Teen Titans,
Yep.
Ben 10.
There was a lot of action content in the 2000 to 2005 era of Cartoon Network.
Roughly.
The current leadership noticed that a lot of people were watching Toonami, and a lot of people were getting hooked on anime and anime-esque shows.
Yep.
But the newer leadership wanted cheaper shows, and they wanted less action-oriented shows, because not only are they cheaper to animate, they anger parents less. So they got rid of all the action content, got rid of Toonami, and that's when we had that unfortunate year of 2008, 2009, where the only 2 shows that were on the network were Total Drama, which was just
Total Drama Island,
crap from Canada, and Johnny Test, a show that I do not wish to recall. I will continue to blot it out of my memory.
I don't remember watching much Johnny Test. I might have caught 1 or 2 episodes of it.
Oh. Let me just put it this way: there's 200 whip crack sound effects in a single half of a single episode.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's kind of just the we don't give a fuck levels of quality that are in that show.
Let's see. Damon says, my childhood was Codename Kids Next Door, Ben 10 and Megas, and Gundam Wing and Seed.
Gundam Wing and G Gundam.
See, the thing is, when the last time I saw, or the only time I saw Gundam on Toonami was literally its original run, because I never saw Seed or anything else on Toonami. It was just Wing.
The shows that showed up were Gundam Wing, then they put G Gundam on, and then they put the original MSG on. But 9/11 happened, and people kind of realized, Toonami kind of realized, maybe we shouldn't have a show with actual New York in it when, So they canceled, Gundam.
It wasn't New York.
28 episodes in out of the 32 run, and then they immediately aired Zeta.
Let's hold up. New York wasn't in Mobile Suit Gundam. It was the city of New York. It was renamed to New York.
That's fair,
but
they still canceled it.
Marcus says
Zeta, which was about a military that was opposing the world government because they were being tyrannical jerks.
It's okay, it's fine.
That didn't fit well to American sensibilities in the year of 2002.
It's okay, it's totally fine, no big deal.
And so they aired Gundam Seed, and I don't think Gundam
Seed was about 2004, 2005, right?
Yup. I don't think that show lasted long either, because I don't remember ever seeing it on Toonami, but that might have just been in my specific time zone.
Or region. It might have only been region specific, you never know.
That is true.
Oh. Let's see,
Devasia. It might be a region exclusive thing because there are 2 Cartoon Networks for the East Coast and the West Coast, but there's also Cartoon Networks for South America, Central America and Europe and Australia. So
Devasia says, I remember Seed, but no Zeta. Yeah, it might have been different.
It's a regional. It might be a regional differences thing because there are different. I have seen screens of the censorship that was done to Gundam Seed, where all the guns were replaced with toy laser pistols.
Oh god, it's Yu-Gi-Oh all over again.
Okay, not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh, but yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Had figures, not weapons.
Yes. Oh, you want to know what the worst kind of censorship was?
Go on.
Imagine having to be the guy who has to draw the schoolgirl's skirt longer.
That's gonna be an awkward job.
Yeah, that was actually a thing that some guy was unfortunately hired to do for Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Oh god.
Oh, was it Zexal? It was the XYZ one. I want to.
I think it's
Arc
Zexal.
5. I'm sorry, it wasn't Zexal. It was Arc 5. Because like the middle schooler had a kind of short skirt for American sensibilities, so they went from like mid thigh to like slightly below the knees for the 4Kids up, and you can tell that it was like MS painted on in like 15 seconds.
I gotta say, as obviously the non-American here with Prouf, I just love American sensibilities. I can't get enough of them. I mean, on one hand, it's like you can't have a skirt be short, like up to like say mid-thigh length, but you can show somebody getting the face chainsawed off. No, it's brilliant. It's just amazing.
America fetishizes violence.
Hold up a second.
But like the people that do the ratings boards are incredibly prudent.
Go on, Prouf.
I have to interrupt you on this one.
Have you ever where?
Hold up a second.
Blame Blitz.
Have you ever seen the German version of Naruto?
No.
Oh,
they completely cut off Zabuza's sword, only leaving the hilt.
What?
Yes, they did.
They removed Zabuza's sword,
but that's like
swords, and made them wind weapons.
But that's like 90% of his characters. He has a giant sword.
He was swinging the hilt.
Oh, Prouf, you've got to show me footage of this later on. You got to show me footage.
Oh yeah, and 4Kids One Piece was incredible.
No. I don't talk about that one. I don't like 4Kids One Piece. Oh.
Let's turn into a spring-loaded showerhead.
Just the intro for 4Kids One Piece is enough to make me just have a seizure.
4Kids One Piece was so bad that Toei basically took away every single show from them.
It's okay.
Every single show they were working on at the time, and Konami even backed out, taking away Yu-Gi-Oh! They lost everything because of One Piece. Also, the gentleman's... did you know that fansubbers have a gentleman's agreement?
Wait, what?
Fansubbers have always had a gentleman's agreement with official subbing sources. They will not do fan subs of a show getting an official sub or dub.
Oh, let's have a look.
Unless it was made by 4Kids.
We need EDF... I'm gonna catch up with chat now. Etra says, we need EDF 6 now. I know, right? It's gonna be so good when we eventually get it. Damon says, American sensibilities are really funny. Sloot's fine, no guns. Violence, no guns. Devasia says, I'm looking it up now. There's no record of an official Western TV release of Zeta.
Strange. I swear that Zeta dub was released somewhere.
And
then it was like shortly canceled because 9/11.
I'm also sure there was a Zeta Gundam dub.
It's probably the one. It's probably the one that Kakarot covered recently. I think it was the English one.
It very well could have been.
The fuck?
I just lasered it in like 2 seconds.
I didn't see the laser, that's why.
The One Piece rap is so funny now, says Damon. No, every time I hear it, I have a seizure.
The 4Kids National Anthem, which actually breaks copyright law.
Wait, what?
The only rap we hear is the poker rap.
Yeah,
no discussion.
The 4Kids had their various voice actors play their characters singing the U.S. National Anthem, except you're not allowed to do this because they're not your characters to do that with.
Oh no.
So they were breaking copyright law doing that. And again, 4Kids didn't give a fuck. They had what they thought was unlimited money until they did One Piece.
Until they screwed around with One Piece.
Yeah, they fucked with Toei, and they found out. They fucked around and found out.
God damn it.
It's great. If I remember correctly, a lot of the voice actors that did the 4Kids dub were carried over into the Funimation. Not all of them, but a few of them. I believe Chopper was one of them, actually.
Funny's another one that is kind of awkward to talk about. Like, 4Kids is just a laughing stock. Funny is literally not a laughing stock, but more along the lines of, oh, what's Funny done now? You know?
When Funny isn't, like, trying to force morals where there weren't morals before, it's fine. Like, their dub of One Piece is still perfectly acceptable. I mean, I'm always going to be a subs purist, but, like, if my friends wanted to watch the show dubbed, I'd watch it with them dubbed.
It's like, there are certain dubs from them I don't mind. Like, I think they do Spy Family at the moment, which is really good.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check. That one's good, but I can't shake the whole thing of, yeah, well, we try screwing a lot with our own staff, and then on top of that, we do the whole thing like with Dragon Maid, where we try and force stuff in when it's not even translated that way, you know. Dragon Maid's the most notorious one for that, I think. Just
yeah,
like, come on.
They basically just they basically did a gag dub.
Like, I know Ghost Stories was a gag dub anyway, and that was them as well, when they were all at ADV, but...
Yeah, the whole thing with Ghost Stories is they were given the show, they were given the character names, and said, as long as don't change any names, don't change the overall message of the show, everything else go nuts.
I think the thing with...
When this bitch kicks, I'm going to Vegas.
The thing with Funny is that, you know, you hear the I think it's ADV dub for Ghost Stories, and they have all kinds of crazy stuff in, and you hear the stories about them saying, okay, this was clearly us just coming into the office and having fun and everything. But again, it's that whole thing of, like we were joking before about sensibilities, because everybody is now, you know, inclined to signal to everybody else what their sensibilities are or what they think is right or wrong. Instead of them getting crucified for that, they then find it funny to mess around with other members of staff, namely the whole Vic incident, which I'm not going to go into again, but everybody knows about that, so it's pretty much, you know, they do that kind of thing, that all falls apart. But then they don't get crucified for their older stuff. You know, it's like, come on, there's double standards here. That ain't right. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for justice as long as it's fair, but how many times is justice fair? You know.
3 times out of every 70.
Like, I think I'm not wrong in saying that's just a mess up situation that makes me obviously sour towards Funny, and it's not just because, you know, Vic's a decent voice actor. It's more the whole thing of, you could tell by what was going on that he was getting completely shafted and that it was kind of one-sided. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't like one-sided things like that. It's got to either be fair or nothing in my sort of
I won't watch dubs if I can get away with it, just because I'm a subs purist anyway. But, like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, if I see Funimation's dubbing this thing, I'm just gonna be like, alright, so when's the fan sub?
It's like, I have to put up with certain things like Spy Family because I've not seen anybody else dub it, and I don't think they will. But I don't actually mind the dub, I just have to... The best way to describe it is, like I did with the Halo TV series, I basically have to turn my brain off and be like, yeah, this isn't funny dubbing it, or remember that it's... You know, I have to avoid...
You have to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, which sometimes can be pretty hard. You know, depending on what they've done.
Yeah, not everybody can do it, and I understand, and, like, in my case, it's like, I don't care either way, show go burr. Alright, I need to go and do a thing real quick. I will be back later.
Yeah, no problem,
I'm
man.
doing it.
You have a great day, guys.
Thank you very much, Blitz. Let's see, everybody else says, to be fair, I have a lot of mixed up things in my head, but the video for Kakarot was about the double Zeta. Didn't they try to whiten the skin of a black character in One Piece, says King? Wait, what? I don't remember that. What we need to do is a collection of all the old Gundam games on PC, says Etra. I'm in agreement with that. There was an anime channel on English Freeview around 2005, 2006. Can't remember what it was called, but I watched Zeta, Ninja Scrolls, S-Crine, and Guyver on it, says Damon. I don't remember that. Holy crap, I just found it. Anime Central. Oh wait, no, I actually do remember Anime Central now. Devasia says, I'm very much a sub over dub guy as well. I'll take subs over dubs if the subs are accurate. You know. Because, like, trying to find the decently translated version of Symphogear at the moment is a pain in the butt for, like, seasons, I think, 3 through 5. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Oh, now we got everybody else coming in here. 4Kids made a black character skin notably lighter, said King. Which one was it, King? I can't remember. Trying to remember the cast of One Piece now. Because I don't watch much of it, so...
I don't remember a black guy at all.
Panty and Stocking sub is great, but apart from that, I'm mostly a dub guy myself, says Damon. Sometimes it all depends. Like, I know some people that are dyslexic that just prefer dubs because then they don't have to read. You know. It wasn't a main character. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, I know people who are dyslexic who just generally prefer dubs because it's just like, I don't have to read the screen then, you know. But yeah, I can understand that. Oh, come on now. Trying to get some of these gems before they disappear again. Oh. Or like the ones that just despawn. I hate the ones that just randomly despawn. They're so annoying. Devasia says, early Gundam dubs are kind of the reason why I watched subs, because they were not, not completely incompetent, there were just too many things that didn't quite translate. Winger's funny considering some parts don't translate. Or at least they don't sound like they translate, even though it was, from what I understand, it was kind of accurate. Oh, getting some easy money.
We're getting a gunship in the next mission? Can't believe those tech cheapies approved that expense.
There's no point in collecting energy gems if we can't bring them home.
I keep mentioning it, but I love the way that voice actor there in the ship at the end is literally Eggman from Sonic.
Oh my. Did we do that mission already?
Hyenas, no, not today. I'm deliberately skipping certain ones and going for the ones that I know are just easy to complete. It's like I don't want any hassle, I just want to massacre stuff and get easy money, so it's just like, yeah, okay.
How about get some HP?
That's what I'm saving for. I'm getting loads of money so I can get the max HP, and then I can just save money again for weapons.
Do you know how much you need to spend to get so much HP?
3 million. And I almost have 1 million at the moment. So, yeah, if I spend like another couple of days on this grinding, you know, I can do it. I love the way the Heavy Striker comes in with like all the jet boosters on the legs.
Yeah.
I love this laser weapon, it's so powerful. He says as he takes out 90% of the level. Damon says, post it on your Discord. Oh, I'll have a look after this. What I'll probably do is finish off like the next couple of missions, go feed my hedgehogs, and then I'll come off. Maybe do a bit of Blender, and then watch stuff and finish up for the evening. I love the way we have to team up with those mechs and instead of just completely annihilating all of them. This is the one where you just wrecked them all the last time with the grenade launcher.
Oh, I didn't.
You did? You
No,
you have the 20...
I never played that mission with you.
You did? You played this mission with me before because I remember it.
Nope.
Okay. I mean, I remember you doing this. Because it's basically the same thing. I'm seeing explosions and ants going everywhere next to a wall.
Not in this mission, in the next mission.
Okay.
I was bombing like a madman.
Oh, come on now.
Me and distancing.
You have hedgehogs. So cool. Yeah, basically, because when we moved into the house, everything was a complete mess. I've just kind of kept the back garden being a little bit wild for the sake of it. Just because, like, I just get lazy and don't want to mow the lawn that much. And as a result of throwing out bird feed one day with the lawn being too long, we found out that it attracted hedgehogs because apparently the hedgehogs liked the bird seed we were using. And then we just got hedgehog feed and just have a bunch of wild hedgehogs that occasionally come over and just chill out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Get to see them around about this time at night as well. So normally I just leave out hedgehog food and some water for them. Oh. I think I posted some pictures of them in Discord before. I've got some videos on the computer as well that I might have to upload. I think I've got like 8 gigs worth of videos of them. Okay. Do this again. So yeah, it's pretty cool having wild hedgehogs come around all the time. Oh. Oh. Oh, my overdrive left me. There we go, they're practically all dead anyway. I love this mission for doing that, because it's so easy to just pick up the blue gems from this. Like, so what did you do? You just strafed the entire area?
No nearby aggressor signals.
Well, at least nobody can complain that I flattened every building.
I'm
No
totally not...
excuses.
My excuse this time is I'm feeling kind of moody at the moment, so that might be it. I'm not
Dave.
feeling myself.
Dave, there's only one explanation to doing this. They startled you.
They startled me, I panicked. Giant laser, there we go.
Oh my! Gargan spotted.
I'm gonna skip the next one, primarily just because I don't like having to deal with drones at the same time. They're annoying.
For your next command.
They're just annoying, you're busy chilling out, and the next moment you're getting shot from like behind by about 10 drones.
I know.
That reminds me next time I stream Time Manning, I've got to do the all the rolls and everything else because I've been deliberately saving up on my my currency and everything on that and rolls just so I can do like 1 mega stream with it. So that would be funny. I get to buy every single character now because I have enough currency since I last played it. Okay, we are not doing Battle of the Badlands either. I'll do like, let's see, ones that are going to be easy. I said I hate drones, but then 17's there, which is okay. Screw it. We'll just do 22 again. 22 is easy.
Indeed.
Have you watched Made in Abyss? No, not yet. At the moment, me and Jen have this massive list of anime that we're going through because we just wanted to watch a load of anime. So we're just like, yeah, we'll watch some while we're having food. So we go through like 2 episodes a night, depending on what it is. And we recently finished, that time I was reincarnated as a slime. That one's really good.
Good show.
We're watching Spy Family when it comes out, so up to date with that. And then we've just started Great Teacher Onizuka as well. And then when we wake up in the morning, we watch Bleach as well for a laugh. Because Jen was like, I just fancy watching something while we're having food in the morning. And I was like, okay, what do you fancy? She's just like, I'll just throw Bleach on in the background for background noise. And then I'm actually enjoying the earlier seasons of Bleach. I think we're on about episode 4 at the moment. Because I remember watching up until they beat Aizen, and then it kind of went off the rails a little bit with the story, because Jump was like, yeah, we want this to go on for like another 3 years. And I remember Kubo being like, wait, what? So yeah. Overlord Season 4 is starting soon. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. Oh. So yeah, pretty cool. We'll probably get round to Maiden in Abyss eventually, because I swear it's on the list somewhere. Overlord's going to be on there, obviously, at some point. Because I absolutely love Overlord. I need to actually still watch the OVA movie for Goblin Slayer as well, because I've still not watched that. I'm really behind on that. It's like, I remember it coming out and everybody being like, dude, Goblin Slayer! And then I don't know what happened at the time. I think it might have been when I was having all this trouble mentally, and I just didn't bother. You know. It's airing now! Oh crap! I'm gonna have to potentially add that one to the list then. Yeah, because Overlord's fantastic. Oh. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Behind me? Oh, god damn it.
Just ignore it.
You say that, I'm focusing on one and then another one hits me in the back of its projectiles. There we go. That one's down. Oh. Why have I got... Oh, no, no, no. That's another 4 other signals on the radar there.
Yeah, it's the 4 last one.
Okay, let's pop the energy core and go for it. Ep 1 of Overlord is great. Overlord in general is just great. The only thing that was bad about it was, I think, Season 3's CGI for the giant demon goat things. To Your Eternity was amazing if you haven't watched it. No, I don't think we have. No Deer Simulator. I've played Deer Simulator on the channel before. I swear I actually streamed it when it came out. Because I remember being like, wait, what? What the heck is this? Because I saw it on Japanese Twitter originally and then was like, oh my god, what? I need to play this. Marcus says, man, my puppy has no bladder control. She just goes everywhere. Isn't that what the training is for, though? Like, I don't mean to sound nasty when I say that, but... You know, it's like...
No.
I thought that was the whole point of training. Unless going through training now. I imagine that makes me sound like a complete douche at the moment, but I don't mean to. I'm just kind of confused because it made it sound like she wasn't getting trained at all.
Huh, a confused douche. How interesting.
God damn it, Prouf. Why did I get 43,000 for that one level? That doesn't match what we got before, I don't think.
It's about the same amount.
Marcus says, trying to train her. She's like 3 months old. Okay, a little bit more time then.
So she didn't learn to make a Texas.
Let's do equipment. I'm just going to select like another laser weapon or something and do that one again for like another... Let's see what the time is. Yeah, I can do like another 1 or 2 and then call it. Let's see. Half tempted to try one of those one-shot snipers, but the problem is they're ridiculously priced. You are a lovable douche, says Kira. Oh, thank you very much, you know.
Well, he's right about that.
Oh, come on, I'm not that bad.
Oh, don't be so. You're a cute little douche.
Oh, boy. Wait, what the... I'm just checking the stats of these weapons now. Hang on. Oh, that's... Oh, wow, that's better. No, wait. How's it? Oh, it's got a longer reload. God damn.
Yeah, the reload on some weapons is kind of creepy.
No, wait, No, it's just better. I was getting that wrong. It's... Wait.
Talk to us, Dave.
I'm looking at the stats and thought I was reading them wrong. I'm like, am I reading this as just a completely different thing? But you still owe me a sandwich, says John. I know.
Why do you owe you a sandwich?
It was a thing that we did a while ago,
Why
where
didn't you pay your dues?
yeah. I need to actually still do that. I can't remember why I didn't at the time. I think it's because I just didn't have the money on me. I can't remember. John, what was the story behind that?
Must be storing a large amount of energy gems in their body. Be sure to exterminate them and collect the gems.
This better kill this thing like twice as fast. That moment where you swap out between the other lasers and then just strafe the entire level.
Dave, we broken the bro code.
Wait, what?
We broke the bro code. We crossed beams.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't even notice. I was too busy just destroying everything. Tenchi War on Gemini is a good anime. I remember, like, telling Jen recently, or Jen telling me there was a Tenchi series with Megs in, but I don't even remember that one. I think it must have been airing after I'd seen the original. Here's where I find out it's like many years after the original. John says, I gave you $100 and you said you'd do something to repay me. I said you can just get me a sandwich. That was it. That was it. He gave me $100 for rolls on GBO2, even though I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to get anything from this. It was a case of, dude, just take it. I was like, oh, okay. And then when we did the rolls, we got literally nothing. And then I was like, yeah, I'll just get you a sandwich or something. John, to do that, though, I'm going to need your personal information. And then I'll just have to find, like, the nearest subway. Oh. That moment where I'm just swapping between both weapons here. The $100 was before the GBO2 rolls. Wait a minute, what? I don't remember just getting... I don't remember just getting $100 randomly. Was that the... No, wait. Was that the other one for the coffee?
You owe him $100 expensive coffee.
No, it's the coffee website that I use.
Oh,
I think.
this coffee. Oh shit.
Oh, because I remember...
Pipe down, will ya?
I remember the whole thing about the $100. I'm just trying to remember the exact story so I don't get it wrong. Tenchi Cripes, I haven't heard that name in eons, says Devasia. I know, right? I watched like the original run of it on Toonami, and then there was Universe, and I think Tenchi in Tokyo, and then I can't remember anything else after that, but I didn't watch those other ones. Just literally watched the original.
That was Tokyo GXP or something.
Oh. Did I go early there on that? Hope I didn't. Oh, I think I did. No. As long as both weapons are charged here, I don't mind. Just get out of here. You were playing Call of Cthulhu. Coffee was a different thing as well. John, seriously? I don't even remember this. I'm going to have to go on to the stream now because I have the streams for Call of Cthulhu still. The only ones that I don't have are any time where I've been suffering mentally and then had to delete the streams. Oh crap. I have to go back and find that. If you want a hearty anime and are fine with older ones, Eren Beast Player is a good one to watch. Ooh.
Mission complete. We did it.
Alrighty, time to gather up the gems.
86 is amazing if you like balls to the wall Spider-Man combat and character drama. Yeah, 86 is supposed to be really good. I've heard it being recommended a couple of times. Oh. Whew. Yeah, so we do get 47,000 every time we do that one. Okay. That's cool to know.
Trust me. I know when I'm counting.
I'm wondering how easy that level can be depending on what weapon you have.
Pretty.
I just remember Tenchi being more tolerable to watch than Love Hina. I never saw Love Hina. Oh.
I did.
Yo, how's your fight?
Trying to figure out. 30,000. No, yeah, 39,000 for 3,000 damage, but it's got one shot. Blast radius 30 meters. Not so sure about that one. Satellite weapon. Let's try. Let's not try that because of how expensive it is. Maybe that one? Go on, I'll try. Oh, what was the... Because I'll do this one and then I'll call it for the night. Oh, reload time, 4 seconds? Oh, screw that then, hang on.
Screwing.
I hate Love Hina so much, says Kira. There's way too much anime. I'll spend my life watching it. Most likely never scratch the surface, says Damon. I think the last time I did a list, I mentioned it to John in chat, but the last time I did a list, I counted and I'd watched, if you include OVAs and movies, I'd watched over like 200 different anime. I was like, oh god. Oh, I see. It's got a charge to fire like that. Okay. Never used railguns before, so I guess it's a little bit of a learning curve.
What the fuck?
I was actually hoping that these things would die in a couple of seconds with this, but clearly they don't. That wasn't including hentai, says John. Oop. Oh crap. What the heck was that? What did you just do? What the heck just happened?
I went Walt Disney on them.
Which weapon was that?
The apocalypse. And I think I underestimated the 30-meter blast radius.
I was gonna say, because you did like 10% of your health bar is gone now.
Easily 10%.
Oh crap. Here's one while people are in chat as well, just for the sake of curiosity. Because I mentioned about Onizuka before. The first 2 episodes, man, because it was or rather the first episode, because it's like
I ring my laser!
Because it's a 48-minute long first episode.
Close.
For anyone else who's seen it, it gets better, right, as it goes on. The only reason I'm asking is because I was, like, not so sure about this in the first episode, because it's more or less, like, 2 together. And then 3 and 4 were fun to watch, so I'm like, please tell me it's more like 3 and 4 and not like episode 1.
Wait, you didn't like episode 1?
For Onizuka, it's like, I didn't mind the build-up for it and everything. I understand why it had to be done. But by the end of those 48 minutes, I was like, Jesus Christ, because it's sold as like a comedy. And I'm like, I'm not seeing too much of the comedy here. You know. It might just be me, but like I said, I'm willing to give it a shot because 3 and 4 were great. You know, so it's like, okay, maybe it's just me. But yeah, I figured I'd pitch that to chat just to see what everybody else said. Oh crap.
Ah, okay, I have to charge the gun completely.
Like Slam Dunk, but without baskets, says Kira. I have no idea what you're talking about. Great Teacher Onizuka was the one I was on about. Oh crap. Oh, I see. Rapid recharge on this now? We're practically on the last enemies anyway here, so... I just actually have to aim. Never finished that one, but it's fun to watch. I think I got halfway through, says Marcus. Marcus, do you know why you didn't finish it? If you don't mind me asking. Because admittedly, like I said, episodes 3 and 4 were really good, but because they bundled 1 and 2 together, it was a bit of a slog to get through what was basically, you know, a 48-minute lore dump, kind of similar to anything you'd find in, like, Fate. You know, because, like, for instance, Fate Grand Order, the first episode, is about 40 to 50 minutes long, and it does a lot of stuff like that, but it's just a lot of lore dumping and stuff. There we go. I mean, to me, Onizuka was like Slam Dunk, but without the basketball theme, says Kira. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the whole premise of it. Oh crap. It's just that first couple of episodes, man. It was rough. Mainly because it didn't feel like there was enough joking around, at least for something that was touted as a, you know, like a comedy. I don't know whether I'm totally right about that, but I remember it being touted as a comedy, so I was like, okay, I'm expecting pretty funny stuff in here on a regular basis, and instead it was a lot of build-up. I'm like, okay.
It was more of a slice of life anime than a comedy.
Okay. So now knowing that, I can go into it with a different view on it.
But I must confess, it was really funny.
I am enjoying it. Or rather, I am enjoying it now. Marcus says, newer anime with time crunches left older anime I was watching behind. Yeah, that's fine. There are a few episodes that had no comedy in it, says Marcus. Okay, so those are probably going to be the ones where I'm just like, okay, what's the story here? And maybe I can get into those episodes primarily on the story alone for those, instead of just kind of thinking I'm immediately going into some like wacky thing that's going to have laughs every couple of seconds. No. Oh, it's the Apocalypse too?
Yup.
Okay. It's probably just the way I was sold on it.
Because there's a 2.
Yeah, the Apocalypse 2 does 5,000 damage instead of the 3,000 that the Thorny Devil does. But the Thorny Devil's 39,000? You know, so it's the same thing, it's just not as... Oh wait, it takes 11 seconds to reload the Apocalypse? That's pretty good.
Yep. But you have to charge it completely to fire, or it will misfire.
Ah. Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it has a 50-meter blast radius, so...
The other one has 30, Old OVA I can watch, like, nobody's business more than once. Lotus War, says Kira. I'm trying to remember any OVAs so I've watched, like, over and over and over again. I don't think there is, really. There probably is, I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Right, I'm going to call it there. Go feed the hedgehogs and do a bunch of other stuff. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for playing with me, Prouf. It's been fun.
No problem.
I got to see you nuke a bunch of aliens.
It was a pleasure.
So yeah, thanks for sticking around, everybody. Appreciate the company. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Au revoir.